What's up, y'all? Hey, welcome back to Cooking with Country. Hey, call it what you want. But I'm going to start off. This is reading out of the New American Bible. It's not really my first preference. It's just what I have on hand. I'm going to read out of Deuteronomy chapter 6. These then are the commandments, the statutes, and decrees, which the Lord your God has ordered, that you be taught to observe in the land into which you are crossing for conquest, so that you and your son and your grandson may fear the Lord your God, and keep throughout the days of your lives all his statutes and commandments, which I enjoin on you, and thus have long life. Hear then, Israel, and be careful to observe them, that you may grow and prosper the more, in keeping with the promise of the Lord, the God of your fathers, to give you a land flowing with milk and honey. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord alone. Therefore you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Take to heart these words which I enjoin on you today. Drill them, this is an important part here. Drill them into your children. Speak of them at home and abroad, whether you are busy or at rest. Bind them at your wrist as a sign, and let them be as a pendant on your forehead. Write them on the doorposts of your houses and on your gates. When the Lord your God brings you into the land which he swore to your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that he would give you a land with fine, large cities that you did not build, with houses full of goods of all sorts that you did not garner, with cisterns that you did not dig, with vineyards and olive groves that you did not plant. And when, therefore, you eat your fill, take care not to forget the Lord, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, that place of slavery. The Lord your God shall you fear, him shall you serve, and by his name shall you swear. You shall not follow other gods, and as those of the surrounding, such as those of the surrounding nations, lest the wrath of the Lord your God flare up against you, and he destroy you from the face of the land. For the Lord your God, who is in your midst, is a jealous God. You shall not put the Lord your God to the test as you did at Massah, but keep the commandments of the Lord your God and the ordinances and statutes he has enjoined on you. Do what is right and good in the sight of the Lord, that you may, according to his word, prosper, and may enter in and possess the good land which the Lord promised on oath to your fathers, thrusting all your enemies out of your way. And there is one, I guess that's in Deuteronomy 8, I believe, but it says, man does not live on bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth from the mouth of God. We're trying a little different camera setup and a little different setup here. And so this is a hashtag kissmybreakfasttacos. Let's see if I can adjust this just a little. See this cutting a little bit better. Try this here. And so we're just using some beef sauces. I prefer beef. It's not important. Well, I mean, I guess the brand is important, but I'm not here to advertise brands. They're not paying me for that. I'm not getting paid at all, really. So, all right. So I found it pretty easy. A lot of times I'll just cut the sausage right here down the middle one time. I can cook it like that. Or you can slice this down again. I should be heating this up a while. But so this has a double burner or a single burner on this one. A lot of times I like to heat it up. I usually start it pretty hot. And I like my sauces a little bit seared and crunchy. This time I'm going to go ahead and do another little section here. And cut this down the middle again like that. So they'll fit in the tacos a little better. And I like the flour tacos a lot, but for breakfast tacos, I think the corn are pretty good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and slap these guys down. I'm gonna go ahead and cut them. We'll cut these in thirds, I suppose. Like this. Go ahead and get that going. Rinse my hands off real quick. Okay. Save the rest of this sausage, I guess, for maybe tomorrow or another day. Maybe do something else with it, whatever. A breakfast is an important meal, especially if before you go to work, so you have energy and you're not dragging so much. Okay, I'm actually hungry for onion, so I'm actually gonna add onion up in here. Got a little mold on it, looks like that, so see here, no worries. We'll give it a little cut like that. Let's go ahead and bust this outside portion off right here. Really, let's get that off. You can really just cut the bad part out a little bit. I'm guessing it's mold, I don't know, it just looks like black char or dirt maybe even, but a lot of times with fruits and vegetables, you just cut the bad part out and usually it's good. Honestly, it looked more like some kind of dirt or something than mold. So let's see here. I usually like, I really don't prefer my onions diced so much. I'm gonna eat an onion. I like to know I'm eating an onion, I suppose, and so I just do them simple. I like bigger pieces. So that's whatever personal preference is. Excuse me. Just cut these down the middle and get it up in there with the sauces while it's going. So I'm gonna put this off to the side a little bit because I wanted to put some seasonings on these onions. So be careful if you have high blood pressure or anything like that. You might want to be careful and not use all the seasonings I use, well, especially the salt, because I like my food very flavorful. Other people, don't. So it's your personal preference. I don't, have a big whole setup of everything. I just, wing it. But I'm gonna be a little creative. Like I said, I like, flavorful food. So I'm putting a little lemon pepper on there. Fresh. Use garlic powder. Fresh garlic's a whole lot better. But garlic powder up in there. Now, because it'd be like a Mexican breakfast taco, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little chili powder in here. That's a pretty important ingredient. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm just winging this, we'll go ahead and put some butter in there too, because I'm gonna get that melting down. These are cast iron skillets, I like those. Once they get hot, they stay hot for a while, so. Get that going. Just a little, because see that sauce is going to be pretty salty already, so we're just going to do a little tiny sprinkling of that. And then some cayenne pepper. You guys can season salt there. I don't want to do too much because not everyone has aptitude for spicy food. I like spicy food. And for perfection, flip the pan like this. Kids, be careful practicing this at home or anywhere, or at the friend's house. This is starting to get heated up a little bit. Get me a little thick fork here. Play around a little bit. I like my sauce a little bit seared. Let that cook a little bit. Might be a little heavy, a little too much. Put these seasonings up real quick. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll put some eggs with it. I meant to buy, went over to the grocery store, I meant to buy some cheese, I forgot, but it'll be alright. So, a lot of people like to save these eggshells and use them as compost. Mix them into dirt, put it in the garden. But this is, hey, It'd be great for, college kids, people, or, newlywed wives whose husbands might be complaining, cook for them or whatever. Hey, or anybody, old people, young people. I started cooking early on. I had a bigger 5-person family, 2 older brothers, and my parents. My mom used to cook for us all the time, and my family split up, kind of broke up, and I learned that if I wanted to eat good, I had to learn how to cook it good. So, all right, we'll go ahead, I suppose, get this started to go here. I don't want to put that up too high, burn the eggs and stuff. Sausage, onions, eggs. Oh, and I did buy, I'll go ahead and show the brand on this. It was cheaper, but a little salsa. I'm not a big fan of pecani. For some reason, I don't like it too much. So. What do I call that? Mainly mass-produced and Americanized. And like ketchup-y, I guess. I don't know. I like more traditional, like a Mexican salsa or some good chowder. I don't mind it a little black on my bacon. I went ahead and turn the heat down a little bit as well. And I'll put a little splash of water in there. A little bit here. That's really more, just so it doesn't stick so much. Yeah, that's going pretty good now. That did cook that pretty good. Good chowder piece there. This really is about done already, so it's pretty fast. Turn it down a little more. Okay, we're gonna get this. I was gonna put a splash of milk in there, but the milk's getting close to being expired there. So, well, really it is, but the milk, from my understanding, makes the eggs a little fluffier. Which really I really don't like milk in my eggs that much, but really I could still use it, but because somebody else is going to be eating it with me, I'm going to bypass it, because it's about 7 days expired, and they say, from what I've heard, or from my understanding of that as well, the dairy products, you can still use it if they've been properly kept at, a proper refrigeration temperature, up to 7 days after the expiration date. Which you can always smell it, see if it smells a little funky or not. Spread this butter around good. This pan hopefully won't stick so much. There's always a lot of problems with eggs sticking. Got butter around there pretty good. Usually when I eat my eggs, I just crack them into the pan and I like them whole. If you can crack them in the pan, you can scramble them as you cook them. So that's pretty much done here. Depending on how cooked you want the onions and how charred you want the sausage. Go ahead and turn that on. Turn it off, over retain its heat a little bit. So a lot of times I'll finish stuff off, I'll just turn the heat off and it'll still continue to cook a little bit, especially with these cast iron skillets here. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to heat up some of those corn. I got these corn tortillas here. Warm them up just a little bit. You know what? I'll probably put a little splash of oil in as well. Just for the sake of saving on dishes, I'm going to rinse this little egg bowl out. And splash a little soap in there and rinse it out real quick. here won't pile up because, yeah, you can't see the sink on purpose, but there's already some dishes in there, so. Alright, y'all better be careful because this may be hot here. So. I burned myself enough time to know better. Oops, lost a piece. Don't worry, I'll rinse it off and eat it later when y'all aren't looking. Okay. And for the tortillas, a little bit of that. There's a little olive oil. Just, I don't know, just felt like it. Alright. Slap a couple of these on, a few of them. It's a little busted here. Get warmed up a little bit. Alright. And Jesus Christ is Lord, in case, I didn't say it earlier. You read out the Bible a little bit, but Jesus loves you, and know that. Well, I'll wait for the thing. No matter what you ever go through, God is greater than all your problems. I used to tell people that if you took all your problems and say you packed them into, say you could take all the world's problems, everything, just pack it into this huge ball or whatever, so, and then if you set that next to God, that God is so big, He's so great, He's so powerful that your problems won't exist anymore. Or if you're always focused on God, that your problems won't exist. You'll see them as an opportunity, or, you shoot shot with the preparation of the gospel of peace. If you're always ready to serve God, then you won't see problems in your life so much. Your faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So, a couple of pieces of sausage up in there. Here. Yeah. A couple of onions up in there. Okay, because it's hot. I just, I like touching with my hand. My hands are clean, so. Some off. And open this up. Put some plastic on there. And this little fork here. Almost got it. That was a little greasy from the sausage. That's how it goes. And that's pretty much it. Put a little splash of salt in there. There you have it, folks. Kiss my breakfast tacos.